I remember when my marriage ended and how insecure I felt. And looking back now, I realized that I was insecure my entire life. Let's talk about it. I'm Charisse, your life coach bestie, and I help you reclaim your voice and live your most authentic life. Welcome to my brand new YouTube channel where we're going to get to the real and discuss the nitty gritty. I am creating this channel because, for one, I love to talk, and two, reels ain't giving me the space to talk like I want to talk. I got something to say. Like most of you, I've been through some things, and I feel like those things can actually continue to help me and also help you. And so, being a newly certified life coach, I need a space, I need a place to talk about the things that run around in here that'll actually help benefit others. I want this to be a space where we 40 plus people can be comfortable talking about what's really going on in here and what's really going on in the world around us. Okay, I was talking to some friends and discovered that there are not many YouTube channels that are dedicated to those of us who are over 40 years old. Here is the real for me. At 42 years old, I decided to walk away from a 20-year marriage. Now, in this 20-year marriage, I was a stay-at-home mom. I had little, jobs here and there, but I did not have a career outside of the home. So I'm full-time mom, I'm full-time wife, I'm full-time pet owner, I'm full-time all things house. And we get to 2020 in the middle of a freaking pandemic, and I decide to be grown and I want to walk away and start over. Well, in walking away and starting over, I had nothing but my bruised ego. I didn't have a corporate America career to fall back on. I didn't have years of being on this job or that job to fall back on. Baby, all I had was me and what was in front of me. So here I am starting all over, and insecurity is at the forefront. It is rising higher and higher. It is greater than I've ever known it to be. Okay, so here I am. Great community now. I was not alone. I will never say that I was alone. God placed great people in my life who held me up and supported me through this process. But now that I'm on the other side of what I would consider my healing, I'm looking back and realizing, whoo, girl, you was going through it. And I just want to talk about it a little bit because I know that there are either somebody else who's been through it like me and you come out, somebody's in it right now, or unfortunately, somebody may be getting ready to step in it. And all I want to do is help. That's what's in my heart. All I want to do is offer assistance to help you through the process, because I had assistance when it was my time to go through my process. So here's a little story about me. Little real. Okay, so when I left my marriage, I needed to work, right? So I landed a job with my sister friend at her six-figure salon. Okay, let me set this up for you. Six-figure salon, beautiful atmosphere, women come in every single day if they could. Okay, the salon wasn't open every day, but if they could, they would have filled that salon up every day because she is a beast at what she does. So I'm working for her, working with her, and I'm looking at these women that come into the salon. I'm talking about they are bosses, okay? Bad to the bone women. And all the while, I'm feeling like the boss in me got fired. The CEO over me came and fired me, okay? So I'm feeling real unboss-like in the atmosphere with all of these women who are bosses, who are leaders. Now, let me be honest with you. One thing that I know about myself is I too am a leader. I am a boss. I'm fierce. I'm assertive. I have all of these qualities. But unfortunately, when I was in my marriage, I allowed those things to be dumbed down. I allowed my voice to be stripped, which is why I'm so adamant about helping people reclaim their voice, because that is probably the most important thing, resource, tool that you'll have in your life is your voice, your authentic self, your true you. And so in my marriage, I wanted to please so desperately. I wanted to be a great wife. I wanted to be a great mother. I wanted to be a great Christian. I was a minister. I wanted to be a great minister. And so I allowed for the true me to be snuffed out, to be stuffed down, right? So here I am surrounded around women who that ain't happening. They bosses. They stepping up in the room as bosses. They're leaders. not aggressive, but very assertive, know what they want, know how to speak up for themselves. And I'm secretly very insecure. Not insecure in a jealous way, not insecure in a competitive way, but insecure like, dang, they know who they are. I'm feeling like they got a head start and I'm starting over now because when I was in my marriage, I didn't work. So I have nothing to fall back on. Now, I did go to school and get my bachelor's degree in counseling while I was in my marriage. So I find out later that I did kind of have that to fall back on. But at the time that I'm working, that I'm just beginning to work in this space, I'm not thinking like that. I'm just thinking, man, what's wrong with me? Man, why didn't I make those decisions? Why did I choose to marry instead of doing XYZ? Or why did I marry the men that I married instead of making a better decision? Why did I just stay at home instead of staying at home and having a career? So now again, jealous is not the word, because to me, when you're jealous of someone, it means that you feel like you should have it and they shouldn't, or they just shouldn't have it at all. That's not the feeling. There's an admiration going on, but at the same time, I am being worn out by my inner insecurities. I am being worn out. Every time they come in, they got on nice shoes, nice clothes. Their hair is being done as they come into the salon. They come in every week. I'm talking about standing appointments. They driving good. They living good. Their marriages are good. And I am being worn out on the inside. I remember when they would come in and I would think to myself like, dang, why am I not there? What did I do? And will I ever be able to get to the position and to the place where I'm supposed to be in life to be like them? Will I ever be able to measure up to these women, these boss women? What I understand now is, and I've made a video about it on my other social media pages, sometimes there is a hint of jealousy that you feel, but that jealousy is a knock on your heart. It's a knock at the door of your heart to say, hey, you are supposed to be XYZ. You are supposed to be further than where you are. Where you are now is not where you're meant to be. So sometimes that jealousy will provoke you. It will wake you up. It will jolt you. It will knock on your door to say, hey, get yourself together because you're supposed to be there too. And I think a lot of times when these women walked in and their lives were highlighted before me, it was an indication that I too am supposed to be doing my thing. I too have a role to play in this world. I too got boss leader on the inside of me. So it's not to look at them and compare. It's not to look at them and be jealous of them. It's not to look at them and say, woe is me. It's to look at them and be inspired. It's to look at them and say, okay, you know what? Get yourself together. What can you do? But in the beginning, I did not realize that. I only realized that they had something that I did not. I only realized that they had a head start and I did not. I only realized that, oh man, I wasted 20 years. But what did they do with their 20 years? Is it because of what the decision that they made in their 20 years that they are where they are versus the decision I made that makes me where I am? So I'm shampooing, I'm showing up, I'm serving, but all the while I'm battling this severe insecurity that's telling me that I messed up so bad. I'm off course so bad that I'll never get it right. But let me tell you what I did. I took that insecurity and I sat with it. I took that insecurity and I talked to it. And I asked the insecurity, what are you trying to show me? What are you here to teach me? Instead of denying it, instead of trying to be superior above it and act like it doesn't exist and, fake like I got it going on, I sat with it. I wrote about it. I journaled about it. I put it into ChatGPT. Well, ChatGPT wasn't around yet. So scratch that. That's not true. But I did the thing that I needed to do to confront the insecurity, not to run from it. I did not tuck my tail and run. I sat with it. Why are you insecure? What is it about this woman that makes you feel insecure? What is it about when this person walks into the salon, when this person drives into the salon? What are you experiencing? The truth of what you are experiencing. And again, what I found out is there is a leader in me. There is a boss in me. There is a woman on the inside of me that is ready to do what God has designed her to do, right? There is a woman in me who has the right to go and reclaim her life. So this is how it looks for me. It looks like I was running along the way and I dropped my voice. I dropped my authenticity. I dropped who I really am along the way of this thing called life. And so now that insecurity is here and is confronting me every single day, I now am taking insecurity and using it as somewhat of a guide back to where I dropped my voice, back to where I left my voice, back to where I left my authenticity. So I used security as a vehicle, and I rode with security back to where I left me, where I lost me, where I allowed me to be stripped, and I gained her. And now I'm taking it back. But as I'm coming back, insecurity is now being transformed into security. I no longer need you, insecurity. So we're going to trade you in for security. So now on the road back, I'm becoming more and more secure. I'm trusting in who I am. I'm knowing and understanding and getting more and more revelation that I am a daughter of God too. I am loved of God too. I have a call too. I have a purpose too. I was built, created, shaped with purpose too. Now listen, that thing was hard. It was hard because I had to face it every single day. It was in my face every single day. But I chose to show up for myself every single day. I want us to be honest about this thing called life. I want us to be honest about the challenges that we are facing in this thing called life. There are a lot of us who are extremely insecure. A lot of the things that you see people do, the mistakes that they make, the choices that they make, what you hear them say, how you see them post, they are a result of insecure thoughts and feelings and emotions. But what they are not doing is using insecurity as a tool and a resource to actually get healed. They are putting it to the side or ignoring it or trying to override it and pretend to be secure when you're not. One thing you cannot do is pretend to be something you are not for long. It does not work. It will wear you out. You have to come to the place where you address whatever the issue is. If it's jealousy, if it's comparison, if it's insecurity, if it's guilt, if it's shame, whatever your issue is, you have to be woman enough and bold enough and courageous enough to lean into it, to address it, to confront it, to even sit it by your side and say, okay, what's up with you? What you want to tell me? I'm not going to view you as evil. I'm not going to view you as wicked. I'm going to allow you to be my teacher in this season. So 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, these were intense learning and trainings for me to let go of insecurity, let go of the lie, let go of you're not good enough, let go of you don't measure up, let go of you ain't got it going on. Let all that go because they're all lies. And embrace truth that says, I am secure. I am loved. I matter. Baby, I am all that and a bag of chips, and so are you. You are too. We all are in our own right. Every one of those women that walked into that salon, they have their own challenges. They have their own stuff going on. They have their own road, their own journey that they have to walk. They are bad to the bone women, but the resolve that I have now is, so am I. By honoring myself and leaning into who I really am, healing begins. Healing begins, and healing allows me to share with other people what I have learned, been healed, and delivered from. And let me say this. I also realize that just because people present themselves as something doesn't mean they really are that. So I understand there are some of you who may be saying, well, you're envying or comparing or insecure about people and you don't know what they're dealing with when they go home. I realize that. A lot of times when you see people and they present themselves a certain way, they're completely different when they go home. Child, you don't know what people are dealing with when they leave your presence and go home. So what looks like the most beautiful thing and it's glistening, they always say what glistens ain't always gold. I do understand that, but that too is important to detail to you, because a lot of times when you are insecure, you don't realize that. You think that everybody else got it going on except you. You think that everybody's life is better than yours. Everybody's husband, everybody's children, everybody's house, everybody's car, everybody's toenail, everybody's everything is better than you, is what you perceive when you are insecure. So I understand that everything that you see is not always as it is. I completely understand that. But what I'm trying to get you really to understand from my point of view is how insecure I was and how I walked through that process and where I am today. I am no longer that insecure woman. I am standing on the other side of it and smiling and looking back like, whoo, girl, you made it through. And not only have you made it through, you have dedicated your life to now trying to help other people make it through. So I hope that you enjoyed this little story, and just know there will be many, many more. I have many more stories. And I'm not just telling stories just to tell them. I'm telling them because I really want you to understand that you're not alone. For some of you, you may be like, girl, I ain't never been insecure in my life. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, I'm not the person for you. This page is not going to be for you. This page is not for you if you've never felt insecurity, if you've never dealt with it. This is not for you. And I invite you to find the pages and the channels that are for you. But this is for the one who is able to be real, who's able to say, yeah, you know, I dealt with insecurity, or I'm dealing with insecurity now. How do you get over it? How do you walk through it? How do you come to the other side of that severe insecure place? I am here for you. And I'm inviting you to subscribe to this channel. I am inviting you to share this video with other people if it resonated with you. If you heard something or you felt something that touched your heart in a special way, subscribe. Tell other people about me, okay? I want to be here for a long time, okay? I want to create a community, create an atmosphere where we just talk, girl. Where we just talk, my guy. Where we just shoot the shot, as they say. You know, just talk about the real, okay? So push that little bell there, subscribe there, and look for more videos from me real soon, guys. Have a blessed day.